This day, Father. Father, we thank you for this meeting we're about to partake, Father. Father, we ask that you bless this meeting. Bless it that it be fruitful all over this world, Father. Father, these and many blessings we ask in thy Son, Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. The pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I was about to say, attorney need to be here. He needs to be here.
Bring a check for $2.5 million.
Yeah, I left it in my car.
Okay. All right. The agenda said meeting held to discuss and approve contribution agreement regarding Greenwood LaFleur Hospital and University of Mississippi Medical Center.
President, attorney gonna explain to us what we're doing?
Yeah, he and I have been in both meetings in the mail. So you want to start, Don, or you want me to start?
I'm happy to.
Okay.
So the as part of the agreement, the airport, hospital board, the county, and the city, city and county as co-owners, are being requested to sign this contribution agreement, and pursuant to statutory authority, we can transfer, or two governmental agencies can transfer assets, in this case the hospital, to each other without going through the bidding process, which we've been through, twice in the last 10, 15 years. It is very expensive. So it's authorized statutorily. The basics of the contribution agreement is the hospital is being given to Ummc. There are only 4 major properties, obviously the main campus, and then 3 other properties that the hospital currently owns. The remaining properties, which are the vast majority, will remain with the city and county after everything's said and done. I sent the mayor and I think Ronnie a list of those properties. There are at least 15. Some are vacant lots. Some are former clinics and doctors' offices. Those will remain our property. There's going to be an escrow agreement, an escrow account that is designated to pay the debts of the hospital. The city will not have to pay any further money. No money from the general funds to pay the debts, any remaining debts of the hospital. There will be no more money asked from the city. That language is very strong in the agreement that's been negotiated. And that's kind of an overview.
Wow. Mr. Chairman, the rehab center out there, about that building on the highway, is that part of?
Which one?
The rehab center on the corner right there.
That's on the campus?
Right.
Yeah, that's part of what is being transferred. The entire, everything from Highway 82 over.
In this square?
In that square.
Or that block, yeah.
And the UMMC will have 2 of the properties. I know the orthopedics building, they'll have rent-free use of 2 of the buildings, including that one for 12 months during the transition phase, and then that will belong to the city and county.
Attorney, one question, Governor. You said all the debt will be covered. What about that money that the county and the city borrowed back here? Would that money be included in that debt of paying off, or that money be still out there? I know we got somehow we figure it back into the taxpayer to pay that reimbursement money back. That's not covered.
The hospital didn't borrow that money. The city and the county borrowed that money.
For the hospital.
Yeah, so it came out of, and we gave that to the hospital if the hospital were ever to get back successful, they would have to pay us back. But that money didn't go to UMC, so it's not a debt of the hospital.
So the taxpayer will have to soon paying that money back.
Well, we've been paying it back now for 4 years, but it was a $10 million loan, and they didn't use the whole. The county did it. If we didn't do it, it was the county, and they didn't use the whole $10 million.
Yeah. Well, whatever the county did it, but still the taxes are assessed back to the citizen of the Florida County, though. We're all paying part of that loan to pay back, but through our taxes.
But it's not a debt of the hospital.
No,
it's a debt of the county. Debt of the
county.
county.
On our tax. Citizen tax.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much left on that debt, President?
Well, you have to get with the county officials.
No idea.
Right, you have to get with the county officials.
And I meant to say the Board of Supervisors approved this agreement yesterday afternoon.
And one more question now. Will we be able to stay afloat? I know some talk's been going around about this Medicaid thing. Will we be able to stay afloat until August 1 for them to take over? Once we close, they're not going to be taken over. And this contract will be voided out probably if we don't have enough money to stay afloat. What way on that, President? You have an idea on that?
We're having to go to court with the state of Mississippi for our money. They're having court dates this week. Actually, we have already gone to state court, which we won. The state appealed it to federal court. The hope is federal court will say this is a state matter and send it back to state court, which we won that through a judge ruled in our favor. So we're hoping we definitely need that money to stay open to August 1st. There's no doubt about it.
So as of right now, that's on hold too.
We hopefully know something this week.
Okay.
This on week, right. We hopefully know something this week, depending on what the federal judge says. The state judge has already ruled in our favor.
Okay.
So now they appealed it to the
Mr. Chairman,
federal.
one thing that's going to be good about that, hospitals been paying electric. They use 10% of the utilities of Greenwood utilities. And so the taxpayers have basically been paying, I guess, the electricity bill for the hospital from the revenue that the hospital made.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's UMC's electricity bill,
Okay.
which is 10% of what Greenwood Utilities uses. That's a pretty big deal. The oil mill was the other 10%. Yeah, it was huge, yeah, but the oil mill and the hospital were the two.
Mm-hmm.
High
There are still some buildings that are nice that we will be in control of. I don't know, like the building on Girard where they go and pay your bills at. That belongs to the hospital. We'll have, we can do something with that building. Always known that it'll be in a clinic to be successful. A lot of people use that clinic. So that clinic building in It'll which belongs to Greenwood LaFleur Hospital, we'll still have it. So, okay. Yes, ma'am, Dr. Gray.
To Mr. LaCour's point, if in fact the federal court decides differently or the state court reverses anything, what is the recourse? To August 1. I guess that's my
that's something we will have to figure out other than closure. Other than closure, we got to figure that out. I don't know if we got to sign a clause or anything or what, but that's it right now.
I wish Greenwood Utilities would help us out because that's their big customer. They'd be getting some money from.
And the thing about it is against state law, Ummc can't even help us out. Knowing they finna get it, like they would be able to help us out, but due to state law, they can't even give us the money until they take over.
It's a flat-handed deal.
Yeah, so they can't even help us out. So that's like who it seemed could help us out, but state law won't let them help us right now until they take over. So that means we just got to go back to the drawing table because right now, in the back of my mind, closing is not an option.
Well, they should give everybody at the hospital vacation.
Yeah, right. Closing is not an option. So,
President, when you and the mayor meet in these meetings now, I think it'll cut a lot of questions out. We'll get informed too. When y'all get informed, kind of pass it out to us so we can know.
Mm-hmm.
That way we won't have so many questions asked.
Well, to be honest with you, a lot of the meetings up until recently, was confidential.
Okay.
And I could tell y'all in the executive session.
Okay.
So if we could have went in the executive session, I could have told you. But a lot of stuff we didn't want to get in the public right now.
I think we need to start doing that probably. We all be afloat. We all be on the same page. But right now we have questions though. Okay. The question I have now, I don't ask now though, but I know we're in the process of closing this deal.
Well, I think basically the mayor and I have always told you all what was going on, and me and you have had private conversations, and I told you what was going on. So we definitely want to be transparent. It's not the city or the county, it was UMMC trying to be a little quiet about it first, but now everything's in open, so we can say everything we need to say, and everybody know their target date is August 1st. They got a lot of people coming in and out right now to meet that target date. So the good thing about it, IHL passed it because IHL does not meet in July. They only meet again in August. So good, they went on past it. And we wanted it to get it passed in May when they met in May. But officials of universities said they know their board, and you don't present something to them and ask them to vote on it at the same meeting. So in May, they presented it to them. So to tell them it was going to be on the agenda in June. They thought about asking them to vote on it in May, but they was afraid if you present and ask them to vote on it at the same time, it might not go through. So they said they know they board. So that's reason they presented it in May, gave them time to digest it, and they vote on it in June.
Wouldn't we have some kind of ceremony or something out there? Because that's a pretty big deal. A ribbon cutting or key to the city or something. Because
well, I mean, after August 1st is all University of Mississippi Medical Center. So I don't know what we can do. We'll be going on their property. Well, unless we do something between in July. Yeah. But after August 1st, we can't. So if
I just thought it would be.
I would think
that's a big deal. That's huge. That's our biggest news we've got. Mm-hmm. You might ask somebody there that would.
Well, yeah, we might get with
would be appropriate.
Some of the board members of the hospital and see if they want to do something like that or anything like that.
True, I think.
Chamber of Commerce might get involved.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. President. Before we get too far with that, President, let's make sure we got your woods first.
Yeah, we got it.
We still got hurdles to go through,
President. We still got one more hurdle to go through, Johnny. Besides our money, of course, now everybody know we're in bankruptcy. Yeah. And the judge has to make the right decisions also. We need him to be in our favor too. So I don't
want to put the cart for the horse.
Exactly. So we still got
one day by day.
University was just one hurdle. We still have hurdles to cross. And
that puts a lot of pressure on the courts to realize that everybody's in agreement for this deal.
We really had a good meeting with them, the mayor and I, and officials from university. And the mayor, the one, had a lot of good questions, especially like the debt. He wanted to make sure that we didn't assume any debt, and what buildings that we were donating, that we would be free of the buildings. And the question going to be, even though the assets that are left to us, if we rent them, how do we do the money? UMC still might want to put that money in escrow towards the bills or the debt. Say if we rent some buildings or even sell the buildings, the best thing I think for us to do, all that property that's left, if we're not going to do anything with it, let's put it up for sale. Let's just put it all up for sale, because like it's some vacant lots that the city and the county may have to maintain. Just more work on us. Just more work on us. So I think we should sell all that vacant lot. The money probably go in escrow, depends on how the bankruptcy judge rules. So.
Well, maybe some doctors may don't always like to be around the hospital.
Yeah, so I think a lot of the property is sellable. It's sellable, and that's a real nice annex building on Girard Street, going towards the Buckeye. That's a real nice building.
That should be that TV station.
Yeah, it used to be the TV station. That's a real nice building. And somebody definitely should want that. It'll be in a clinic.
Yeah, that's a nice building. Mm-hmm.
You know, they were making money over there. They were. So somebody probably want to take over it.
President, Attorney, could you give us a list of all that vacant property that they're not going to soon? I know
it's on you. I got it. You emailed it to me.
I'll forward the email.
That's what we can know what was left out there.
Yeah.
And what they take.
Email it to everybody.
I will. Yeah, okay. We know what's out there, what we're doing.
Donna, send it to my personal email. I can't even get in the city email thing.
Okay.
DeltaJJJ@gmail.com.
Okay.
You know, they get with the young man to help you.
I called and he was out.
Oh, okay.
Service called. He may have tried to call me back.
Okay. Alex.
I've been back and forth to Florida.
Yeah, get with Alex.
Half of them is suntan, half of it's not.
But President, just in case we don't get this Medicaid money, we need to have a plan B in place. I know we tried that GoFundMe page at one time. Well, I don't know how successful that was in the past, though.
Well,
we need to have a backup plan.
We probably gonna get with hospital officials and boards and the county and us probably to have another meeting. We should know about the Medicaid money this week. And I'm sure between the three boards and administrators, we will probably have to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, need a backup plan.
Yeah, we definitely going to need a backup plan. But Gary going to have to tell us how much money we got left and how much we would need to stay open. You know, right now, you know, I think the second letter came out saying, June 30th? Mm-hmm. It was closing June 30th. So we know we got money to June 30th. So we got operate 1 full month to find a way.
But keep in mind, President, we're headed to the coast this week now, so we need to have something in place. We have to call a meeting before then, and we'll hear something before then. Right. So we'll be in the coast down until Thursday.
Exactly.
So we push for time, and then Thursday's not coming.
Well, I'm hoping a decision come in, hopefully by tomorrow, because they're meeting today in court, I'm told. So I'm hoping the decision come in. So if it come in our favor, which is good. If it doesn't, I'm sure we have to call a meeting. You know, and I'm sure hospital officials and county officials probably will be on top of it as soon as possible to it, knowing we out of town.
And I'm going to say this, President. The governor going to have to work with us, President. He's not doing that.
It's sad to me that the governor is not showing us any sympathy.
He's not.
Knowing we need this. Yeah, it's sad. He just no compassion. And I find that hard to believe. I just really do.
Yeah. I found out from a friend of mine over in Webster County, he drinks coffee at a coffee shop over there with a bunch of knuckleheads. Mm-hmm. And they tell him the Delta's not even in Mississippi.
Yeah. I just find that hard.
We got roads up there because those casinos.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. But still, sometimes you got to have compassion for elderly, sick people and all that, you know. So I just believe in a higher power. I believe in God. And, you know, people like that, you know, karma. Yeah. You know, you can't take care of your elderly.
You set them out for them, President. I believe that God will touch your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you at liberty to share their current budget or, you know, where we are with the hospital in terms of?
I don't know, honestly. All I know, they have money now to June 30th. After June 30th, if this Medicaid money doesn't come in the next week or two, July will be a struggle.
They willing to do more layoffs or?
No, they can't. They actually have sent out. It's too late for that because what is called the Warren Act. Mm-hmm. The Warren Act been sent out for June 30th, so you can't do anything else now but close, basically, or come up with the money. You know, because of the Warren Act, and so that's where we are now. Like Mr. McCoy say, if an emergency to push this, we will have to get with Gary Marchand and the board and county and all them again to see where the money is at. So in a meeting, we definitely wouldn't want to know where everything at.
If any citizen has any pending hospital bill, they need to go ahead and pay it.
Definitely. And I just thought about what you said, Mr. McCoy, being that we're going to be out of town next week.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how we can do that, but we're going to have to find a way if we have to rush back Thursday or whenever to do something. When is June 30th?
Next Tuesday, President.
Next Tuesday, yeah.
A week from now.
Next Tuesday. So, Don is talking with Tom Flanagan, right?
Right. And I'll
The attorney.
I'll see if I can get some update on numbers and share that with the city council.
Yeah, get some updates. Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Uh-huh.
how much outstanding debt does the hospital have?
Honestly, it's not a lot. It's not. And it's hard to explain the different types of bankruptcies. There are several types. And because we don't have a lot of debt, that's why we chose Chapter 9. We don't have a lot of debt. So that's the good thing. And UMC is taking up all debt that would be left after the bankruptcy. And that's the reason they've decided to do it. It's not a lot. It's not at all. I mean, UMC getting millions of dollars in property if you appraise all 4 of these pieces of property that they're getting, and that debt is going to be a fraction of that property. Not only are they getting the property, they're getting the personal property, the machinery and all that. You have MRI machine can be worth $500,000.
If they may be a little bit more aggressive and go after that debt too. I mean,
Yeah. So it's not a lot of debt. I mean, that's why we didn't do a 7 or a 13 or anything like that. Or, we could have 11. That's what most businesses do is Chapter 11. So because we don't have a lot of debt, we was just doing this to rearrange some things and to pay our debt at a later date. It basically was a stalling tactic to stall to pay our little debt, not to get out of it, just to stall till we able to pay it, or till UMC is able to pay it, or will pay it.
Well, you heard of politicians in Mr. Chairman, the last part of the things are lame ducks. Our governor's a dead duck.
and thank you, Johnny, because I want to say words too. I do, but I'm going to refrain from that. But I do want to say some of the same things. But I'm going to reframe it. I'm just going to ask him. Tell him we need our help for now, and hopefully he have a change of heart. I will pray for him. I'm gonna pray for him. Hopefully he have a change of heart.
Well, President, you said something a minute ago, President. Do the county have any of that $10 million left over? You said something like we didn't use it all.
I don't think they have any left over,
Okay.
Because they probably, to be honest with you, might be in that budget. No.
I thought you said you had something left over, man.
I didn't. My words were they didn't give the hospital the whole $10 million that was allocated.
So some shit out there floating around somewhere, shouldn't it?
I can't tell you that. I can't say that. You might have to get with some cattle fish. I'm not familiar with that budget.
Okay, no problem.
I just know the hospital didn't get the whole allocated amount that was borrowed.
Okay.
Yeah, right. They didn't get that. So, hopefully we might have to go back and up that whatever left to that. That might be a plan.
I'm hoping there's something left.
Yeah.
That's my prayer.
That may be a plan.
So I wonder when we could get with them to figure it out. that should probably be the next meeting.
What did they talk about last night, Don? You have any idea?
I don't know. I just confirmed with Mr. Pulley that they did approve agreement.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hall, were you on at the meeting last night, were you?
Apparently, they were in executive session on that.
Okay.
That wasn't discussed in open session.
Okay. Okay.
The president, we need a hospital president.
Yeah,
we need to stay open.
Yeah, and Don, you also get with Attorney Pulley to see about a plan B. We discussed that, and
I'll call him as soon as we're done.
And tell him, Mr. McCoy, I want to know where that other money is.
Yeah, I like to know. I think it's board would like to know. This council like to know.
Definitely.
Not besides me.
Definitely.
You like to know.
And we could invite, I guess we won't meet till July, Mr. Marchant to come speak in executive session possibly.
Well,
to give an overview.
Yeah, and I think right now everything need to be an open session. So if he say so, it'd be all right with me. I want him to speak to the public. Need to know everything going on.
I would love to, President.
Yeah, so I don't want to go into executive session. They need to know everything going on.
This thing
It's just too late. So we'll put that on the agenda. Vicky, see if Mr. Marchand can come at our next meeting. I have his number if you need it. Okay. Okay. Johnny.
Make a motion, let's give them the keys.
Okay. All right. Motion been made and second to do the contribution regarding Greenwood Floor Hospital and UMMC. All in favor, right hand. Poses same sign. Motion carried. Thank you, people. Good people. We hoping it just work out. One hurdle after another one. And we just knew from our meetings, the mayor and I, from what we was hearing, that this money wouldn't be a problem. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. You know, that this Medicaid money, reimbursement that is owed to us for doing services. It's our money that for doing services, you know, and we're not getting it.
President, that's the same thing, President.
Yeah.
Money wasn't the problem. Now I'm saying we money's the problem.
Yeah.
Something don't sound right somewhere.
Yeah, it's reimbursement. So
Yeah.
Give them a fruit basket, John.
We give them all they want then. Tell them to come out and store tomorrow. We'll load them up there. That's all I'm going to take.
Mayor, I'm going to run off a couple copies.
I think they want 4 originals. Would you
Ronnie, do you have time to sign those for me real quick?
I do.
Does this copier up here need a code or can I?
I'm not sure. I only use one in my office.
Hey, I got to pick up my white check.
Miss Vic.